the port city of Beira, Mozambique. The country of Mozambique, a former Portuguese colony, has a long coastline on the Indian Ocean, with the hinterland which is largely underdeveloped. Beira, the coastal city in the middle of the country, has a harbor with a very difficult access due to the constantly shifting masses of sand in the Mozambique Channel. During the past century, large number of smaller ships were wrecked on the coastal strip, with practically no reasonable ways to salvage them. It looks like the Normandy coast after the Allied invasion during World War II. Salvage operations would be very expensive, as the coast cannot be approached safely along long stretches. The deep shifting sands make approach from the coast also prohibitively expensive. The value of the material salvaged could not cover the cost of operations. The Portuguese, once the leading navigators during the 15th and 16th century, failed to develop reliable means of navigation through difficult waters. In addition, did not attempt to dredge rapidly silting channels due mainly to cost. Their interest shifted from the routes around Africa to Brazil, where there appeared to be more profitable lands and a chance to establish a large colony with labor mainly from the slave trade. Most of the ships were wrecked during storms. There were very few lighthouses, poorly located and operated. Some native dhows and a few small boats can reach the coast, but the traffic does not warrant any costly investment in harbor facilities or constant dredging. Some small wrecked ships provide convenient accommodations for the people migrating to Beira, while many erect makeshift tents for permanent occupancy. Survival under those conditions is difficult, but most Africans can manage under marginal conditions. All the illustrations here were taken in 1972. It is obvious that the Portuguese did not bother about zoning regulations or any other reasonable urban arrangements. The low-lying flat coastline is rather unattractive, especially with the large number of wrecks lying around over extensive areas. Tourists do not come to stay in Beira for good reasons, but visit the hinterland in Zimbabwe, where there are scenic game parks and other attractions like the ruins of Zimbabwe. In spite of modelings, people, including the few to the ferry, Work harbor port Beira Mozambique is ridiculous. So you about Muto, the big foot of the country. The pier adjacent to the harbor is something of the like all these tropical original people from troop pushes. Earth labor is product like only half of them are employed, just better to the ship not aged in a boat, young, usual of $1 that is but progress of the states the main city. The suburbs stand as distance required. The building of structure of the house. One is to the advanced countries of the world, but the pace is running political, social, development to be made for the most post of Africa.